Hello there, Aries. Thank you for stopping by for your weekly tarot forecast this week, which we're looking at November 24th through the 30th this time around. I am using my Shadowscapes tarot deck as we look at this, so let's just jump right into it. On Monday, we have the Queen of Wands reversed for you guys. And so this is just telling me that you're in some kind of situation where you're feeling like your creativity is being blocked a little bit on Monday. So to me, this would suggest a situation possibly at work where you've been given this project to work on, and then after you get going with it, somebody comes up and says, oh, well, we only want it done this way, or you can only do that with it. So how you started with it is not the way you get to finish with it because somebody else is blocking you in, even though they said it was yours to handle. Gotta tell you, I hate that situation. Makes me want to spit nails, but that's what I see for you guys on Monday, that type of thing coming up. So, sorry for you guys. All right, so Aries, Tuesday, you have the Eight of Pentacles coming up, and it's coming up in reverse. This card is really the only card I can think of off the top of my head right now that I pretty much translate it the same way, whether it comes up right side up or reversed. And really with the Eight of Pentacles in this deck, when it shows up like that, it's really talking about all those little bitty decisions we make that seem like they're so inconsequential. But really, they're building the fabric of our lives as we go along. So like if you're looking at the graphic on this card and you're checking out this poor spider here, he is building a nest and he's got all kinds of decisions to make about where he wants the joints to go with his web. Where does he want each strand to cross the other? And it's all little itty bitty decisions. Where am I going to put this little piece of thread? But it's building the texture of his home, building the texture of his food source. So it's really building the fabric of his life. And that's what all of our little decisions do. They build into the fabric of our lives. So this is just a day, it's like Spirit is just reminding us on Tuesday, Aries, be aware of our decisions. Be aware that the decisions that you're making have consequences. That even the things that seem like little decisions have consequences in the long term. So you always want to try to make a decision that is going to be something that you can sleep with well at night, knowing that you were doing the best thing that you knew how to do, so that, when you start to see those consequences, they're good consequences. Everybody would much rather have good consequences than bad ones. Okay, so I just paused for a moment. I have like 3 reverse cards for you in a row so far. I was like, okay, is their whole week reverse cards? It's not, by the way. So Aries, on Wednesday, Queen of Cups in reverse for you. Okay. So this is just telling me, Aries, that on Wednesday you're going to be feeling a little bit of extra emotion. Normally you're pretty good about functioning with your emotions. You're pretty good about feeling them. You're pretty good about expressing them. You're pretty good about releasing your emotions when it's time to do that. But for some reason on Wednesday, you've got something that's really triggered you and you're kind of holding on to some extra emotions and you're not releasing them. You're not letting things go in a healthy way, and that's making you feel over emotional on Wednesday. Okay, I think I might have said Monday earlier. I meant Wednesday for that card. Excuse me. Okay, so Thursday, what do we have going on for you, Aries people? Knight of Wands in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse. For most of you, Aries, here's how I feel like this is going to be manifesting. This is going to be a personality that shows up in your life on Thursday. Now, a knight is somebody who is ready for adventure. They're ready to take action. And they're also somebody who doesn't have their head on quite as straight as we would like to yet, because they haven't had that kind of life experience. In most cases, you do find some older people who have still don't quite have their head on straight. So a knight is kind of a more immature personality, kind of independent of age, but an immature personality. He can make some rash decisions sometimes. And so we have this knight showing up reversed, the Knight of Wands in your life. So this is somebody who is normally very, very creative, great at doing creative projects and bringing them to completion, very passionate about the things that he does. And this is a male, by the way, that's showing up in your life on Thursday. And this person, when we see him, on Thursday, it looks to me like he's a little bit misguided in the direction he's trying to take his project or his thing that he's passionate about. So that's what you're going to be seeing on Thursday. You're going to see him kind of going down the not the best path for him. I won't say the wrong path, but not the best path for him. And you're going to be kind of witnessing that. And you may be a little bit dragged along in the toe of that. You know, you may be close enough to the situation that if this person is a decision maker and it's part of your job to support this person, you may be kind of dragged along in the wake of this rash decision making. So this is just something to be aware of and kind of keep in mind. If you're not as closely connected to this person, then it may be that you are just strictly witnessing, and maybe it might come a point where it's up to you to say something to the person tactfully. Hey, what do you think about if we tried this instead? Something that's not offensive, but can kind of get the person pointed back in the right direction, possibly. And for some of you, that opportunity is just not going to happen, and it's just going to be a matter of witnessing this. Okay, so that was Thursday, Aries. Then we are looking at Friday for you guys. We have our first upright card. Yay! This is the Two of Swords coming up on Friday. And I'm really being drawn to the heart that's attached to the tree trunk there. So this is telling me that this has to do with romantic things for most of you. For some of you, it's going to have to do with other relationships. But for most of you, this is going to have to do with a romantic relationship on Friday. And you're going to be finding yourself in a position where you're trying to make a decision. And to me, it looks like this may be something where you get offered 2 different dates on Friday from 2 different gentlemen or 2 different ladies, where you have a choice about, okay, well, which date should I go out with? So it could be a choice like that. There also could be a choice about, for some of you, this is going to be a choice about, is someone that you're interested in really what you thought they were? Or have you just kind of bought into the illusion of that best foot forward and kind of built up and put that on a pedestal? For some of you, this is going to be a time of really evaluating how high up on the pedestal did I put this person, and where is their real height? Where is their real level? So a couple of different ways that that's going to be manifesting for different ones of you on Friday. Saturday, you have the Knight of Cups showing up in your life. Saturday, I feel like this is not so much a personality showing up in your life, which many times with the court cards that would be the case. This time, I feel like for you, Aries, on Saturday, what's going on is that you are taking some kind of action having to do with your love life or your romance. So this could be something like maybe asking somebody out on a date. This could be something like proposing. This could be just flirting a lot and kind of making it known that you're interested in somebody else. So that's what I see going on Saturday. I see some kind of advance being passed along to someone you're interested in on Saturday. Okay? And then Sunday, back to reverse cards again, 9 of Wands in reverse. Now this is just telling me, okay, so Aries, there's something that you have been very protective about, something that you hold close to your heart almost all the time. Very few people get to know about this thing. Now, Sunday, something is going to happen where you're kind of letting those defenses down and you're letting someone see into that part of you on Sunday. Okay? So that looks like your week, Aries. Thank you so much for stopping by to see your forecast. For those of you who would like to schedule a reading with me, please check out my website. Make sure I'm the right reader for you. I'm at www.amista.info, I-N-F-O. Once you've found out a little bit more about me, if you decide that you want a reading with me, there's a zillion and one ways to contact me there. Go ahead and do that, and we'll schedule your reading for as soon as possible. For the rest of you, I will see you next week. Everyone have a great week. Peace out.